on the other racks. Just had another one, another 3-vehicle accident. Southhouse 100.
Hey there YouTube, Chris from Bluegrass Media here, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and performance review of Radio Shack's top-of-the-line desktop digital scanner, the Pro 652. This is a customer job here. It was brought to me to program by a guy I know from Facebook, and I'm going to program it for him, and I'm going to do a quick performance review and comparison, compare it with my Motorola Astro Spectra radio on the Louisville Metro 800 MHz simulcast digital trunking system. So let's go ahead and crack this supper. I'm thinking about dinner. Go ahead and crack this sucker open and see what's inside. Alright, when you open the box, you have the owner's manual right here. You have the power cables here. You have a DC power cable with inline fuse. Now, I don't particularly like these type of connectors because you can see there's a very small pin inside of there. I've had other devices that use these type of connectors with a small pin inside, and they very often end up breaking. And you either have to replace the connector, replace the cord, or if the thing breaks off inside the connector on the device, then you're really in trouble. So I don't particularly like these type of power connectors. Inside here you have a, well, if I can get the bag off, you have a wall wart type AC adapter here. See if that'll focus for you there. Yeah. So you got the wall wart type adapter. Got the mounting bracket in here. This one, I like this. This actually comes with a DIN, a DIN mounting kit if you want to dash mount the scanner. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before in a scanner, but then again, I haven't bought a scanner in frickin' forever, so. But yeah, that's pretty cool that it comes with a DIN mounting kit, so you can just stick the sucker right in your dashboard. Over here you got your mounting hardware. You got mounting knobs, you got some screws, and you got some other pieces here for the DIN mounting kit. I'm not sure what they're used for because I've never dash mounted a scanner or anything else before, but that's your hardware right there. And then right here you got the unit itself, and I don't know if I can get this out with one hand or not, but you can see here it's wrapped in bubble wrap, and it's got another protective layer over it, which is pretty nice. And there's the unit right there. There's the Pro 652. You can see it has a PC programming interface, or a connector for an interface. It's got a headphone plug right there, navigation keys and everything. BNC antenna connector, external speaker and power connections. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, that's power. Okay. And there's the label on the back there. You can pause the video. Hopefully you can make that out. So now we're going to hook this up and run through some of the different features, and then we'll do a performance review on some actual, with it receiving some actual radio systems. Oh, I also forgot to show that the scanner comes with a BNC telescoping antenna. I took that out. I actually opened the box earlier and looked through the stuff, make sure everything was there before I started the video, and I forgot to put that back in. But yeah, it comes with a BNC, hopefully it's in focus, telescoping antenna that extends out to about, maybe 3 feet long. So, not the greatest antenna, but it'll get you by. Alright, I got the power and the antenna hooked up now, so we're going to go ahead and turn it on and have a listen.
Pressure was 30.17 inches and falling. At Jasper, it was cloudy. The temperature was 45 degrees.
The weather band receives just fine. It's nice and loud.
The wind was northeast at 12 miles an hour. The pressure
As you can see here, it does have SAME programming here, so you can program the SAME codes for your area in there. That's nice.
49 at Bowling Green, 54 at Nashville, 46 at Paducah, and 46 at Evansville. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 45 at Frankfurt, 43 at...
And it does include the Skywarn function. You can program your local Skywarn spotter frequencies in, and you activate that by hitting function and weather. And it'll scan through the local frequencies. And none of them are active right now, I don't think, so we're not going to get any hits on anything, but... yeah, it does have the Skywarn bank. It has priority right here. I don't have any of those programmed at the moment. It's got a dimmer. 3 settings, high, low, high, medium, and off. Or high, low, and off, I guess. It has the tune function right here. And you can basically just tune up and down the band here. From 1300, you can go from 25 megahertz to 1300 megahertz. Cellular blocked, obviously, even though that's irrelevant since cellular's all encrypted now, but I digress. You can change the mode right here, AM, FM. I'm not sure what, oh, that's automatic, so it's either AM, FM, or automatic. Those are your choices. You've got service right here. You have service search. So right now it's searching the marine band, FRS, GMRS, MERS. I like that they put all 3 of those in the same automatic bank, FRS, GMRS, and MERS. That's nice, since they're all pretty much used for the same thing. So, search limit, railroad, public safety. I'm getting some birdies or something. Aircraft band. Probably not going to hear anything because I'm in the basement here. So, got the hand band. CB. And back to marine again. So that's that right there. You got favorites right here. You have a bank of favorites you can set up. You know, you just go ahead and touch your favorites, ones right there. You got attenuation right here, lockout, pause, which, that's pause, unpause, yeah. And you got function keys here which do different things depending on what operation mode you're in at the time. You've got the navigation key right here, which again, you know, does different things depending on what mode you're in. And you got your keypad here. Now, I programmed this sucker manually. I did it the old-fashioned way. And it was tedious, but it was not... it didn't require a PhD, I should say. It was complicated at first, but it wasn't that complicated. So... But yeah, I programmed this thing entirely by hand, and that took me about 2 days. So, and you do have virtual scanner folders in here, so you could save completely different configurations for the scanner into the virtual scanner memories. I didn't mess around with those because the customer did not request it, so I couldn't tell you how that works because I've never used it. So there's an indicator light up here which is supposed to tell you different things, but I'm not sure what. So now I'm going to take this over to my other desk where my Astro Spectra is, and I'm going to put them up against each other and just do a performance comparison on conventional SmartZone and Simulcast P25 systems. So I'll be back with you in just a sec.
That's 10-4 they are.
10-4. If you would, just go ahead and print those off and email them to me.
10-4. 828, what's your 20?
West Point, Louisville.
969. Are you cleared the one at the 94 now?
That's negative. Waiting on this AAA to come get this vehicle over to Gold City.
10-4, I'm going to have to call control, see if they can't pick up another wreck. I've told them that we didn't have anybody. We're still tied up on the other wrecks. Just had another one, another 3-vehicle accident. Southhouse 100.
So that,
Whenever you got 10-6, can you call Gold City and see what their ETA is?
that's Kentucky State Police, Elizabethtown Post, coming through either the Louisville or the Shepherdsville transmitter site, and it's clear as a bell. I'm gonna lock that out and just stick to the Hoosier system now.
5 go 10-8. Just have him go to post and break.
Go ahead.
Can I get him to check 1230 Brickland Drive, Riverside, Avena vehicle on State Road 60?
That's the Clarksville Police Department, across the river from Louisville.
Edward 11, it's going to be in reference to a 2013 Chevy Silverado white in color. It's on the bed on State Road 60. Near Kentucky Trading and Borden. No plate, no keys in the vehicle. Midnight center out for it. Showing it returns to Richard A. Lives Incorporated at 1230 Brigham.
The Indiana Hoosier Safe T system is a P25.
Question at 10-9. 7-16, give me a call when you can.
It's a P25 trunk system, but it's SmartZone. It's a Motorola SmartZone OmniLink, I believe, system. So the Radio Shack Pro 652 works very well on conventional and SmartZone trunking and analog systems as well. Unfortunately, it does not work even remotely well with a simulcast P25 trunking system, and I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, so now I have this on the Louisville MetroSafe 800 megahertz P25 simulcast system, and you will notice a huge difference from what you were hearing a second ago. None of what you were hearing is encrypted. You can see that this scanner does not handle simulcast distortion well at all. And that's been my experience with pretty much all scanners. If your area uses a digital simulcast system, there really isn't any scanners out there that will work well for you, at least not in most situations. It varies by location, of course, but generally speaking, you're pretty much out of luck as far as scanners go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lock that on police 2, and now I'm going to turn on my Astrospectra, which is set for receive only, no affiliation, and I'm going to put it on police 2, and you will hear the difference. These are both on the same channel now. You can see the signals coming and going there, or the decode rate is rapidly changing. At least I think that's what that indicator is. Like I said, this is a programming job I'm doing for someone. I do not own this scanner. I don't own any scanners, except for a little conventional handheld that I use at races. And you can hear clearly that my Astrospectra is picking it up clearly without any disturbances or any dropping of the signal. This thing, however, not so much. Let me switch to a more active channel here.
783-097-083.
You can hear the Astrospectra is picking it up, but the scanner is not. Now the scanner is connected to a Diamond D130J on a 20-foot mast outside the house. The Astrospectra has a 3-inch piece of wire stuck into the antenna connector. So reception is not the problem. Too much signal is. And I tried the stock antenna on the scanner. That made no difference in reception on the simulcast trunking system, unfortunately. Now, a directional Yagi might work if you pointed it at the nearest transmitter site. And again, these are both on the exact same channel. So, theoretically, you should be hearing the exact same thing through both receivers. Obviously, you're not. Now, I'm going to turn on attenuation here, because I've heard some people say that helps, but I've tried it before on this scanner, and it does not help. I'm running the squelch at about the 9 o'clock position, roughly. I've tried it with the squelch all the way down, all the way up. It does not make a difference. At least not in my situation.
Don't know if there's actually any weapons involved.
Occasionally you'll get a intelligible transmission through the scanner, but they are few and far between.
133 on
1757.
Not a peep out of the scanner. Completely missed that one. Oh, I found out something interesting. I really cannot fathom that not Radio Shack, but GRE Whistler would come out with a scanner where you could actually program in an error that makes it not work. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the heap overflow errors common with these GRE Whistler Radio Shack scanners. I accidentally caused one of those last night. There was something, but it was unintelligible. That was...
One Echo 1757.
Okay, as I was saying, I accidentally encountered the heap overflow issue last night when I programmed in a talk group without assigning it to a trunking system, which is a common issue with these scanners. And I could not figure out any way to... I don't have the PC programming interface. I programmed this whole sucker by hand. Yeah, I did old school. And I encountered that error, and I was about to start freaking out. And I finally figured out a way to get back into the programming to get around the heap overflow error to get into the programming. And that is, when you turn on the radio, you hit the search button several times while turning the scanner on, and that will put the scanner into search mode before it starts to scan the trunk system and find the error. So there's a little tip for you. If you encounter the heap overflow error and you do not have the Yeah, if you encounter a heap overflow error while programming one of these manually, just hit the search button just keep pressing it while turning the scanner on, and that will put the scanner into search mode before it starts to scan the trunk system and find the error. Just a little tip there. But I think I've reliably shown you the difference between a scanner and a digital radio on a simulcast trunking system. There's really no comparison. But if your area is not using simulcast trunking, then this should work very well for you. It had no trouble on the SmartZone system, had no trouble on the conventional digital Kentucky State Police radio system. So, and right now, late November 2015, this is actually on sale at Radio Shack for $280, normally $399. So that's a pretty good deal if you're just looking for a scanner to listen to some non-simulcast trunking stuff. So thanks for watching the video, and see you next time.